Welcome guys to another game of StarCraft. This time it's gonna be between the Zerg, the red Zerg Firekin in the corner here, and in the up corner we have the blue Protoss HELA, or HELA! That's it, it's in capital letters, so it'll be shouting it out for us. This map is a star station. It's a very large map, should be favoring Zerg. It doesn't have many chokes either, which again favors Zerg. The entrance to your natural is a fairly wide ramp, a fairly wide choke. A fairly wide choke, that's a pretty stupid thing to say. It's fairly wide, which is good for the Zerg, bad for the Protoss. However, there's a ramp. On most maps there's a ramp these days, and that's good for the Protoss. We'll be having a probe scout for the Protoss going the wrong way, and we'll have a drone scout from the Zerg going the wrong way as well. We have a pylon on the low ground, which usually means a wall is being built. Typically it's forge first when doing it on the low ground, to help wall in with a cannon to defend a fast expand. Let's see. And it's a forge. Down here at this camp Zerg we should be seeing a pool now, unless he's going hatchery first. Looks like he's going hatchery. Nope, deciding to not go hatchery because he didn't scout him, so he should be going pool. It's a very late pool. He already has enough minerals for doing nearly a base. He chose to do an overlord, and then cancel it, then do a drone. Bit indecisive, but it doesn't matter much really. He's a bit late on the hatchery and the pool, but it's not that big of a deal yet on this size map and on this spawning locations. The Protoss did find the Zerg first, and then Zerg found the Protoss. He saw there was an opening here. He saw the gateway was fast, no cannon. No next time. So he's doing a hatchery in the natural. Sure, why not? This will of course delay the expansion of the Protoss a lot, keeping Protoss on one base for a long time. The Protoss doesn't seem fussed about it though. He does his gateway and the cannon, the cybernetics core, and then a pylon. He did try to make a zealot, but he was supply block. This is good for the Zerg because the hatchery will gain more hit points. You can either choose now as a Zerg to leave this hatchery build up and lose the 350 minerals, or you can deny or cancel the hatchery in the last moment, and then get most of your money back and have your drone running around for a while in here too. I believe it was up so late it's gonna be low on hit points, so I'd be cancelling it. It'll lose the rest of the hit points for a long time. And we also have the zealot joining in on the fight now. But you see the Protoss has been delayed for a while. He'd like to have his next high up now for a long time. Probably before gateway and cannon on this map. He did choose to go gateway before next time, and that's it's not stupid, but it's actually hurting him a lot, and now the Protoss is pretty far behind. The Zerg, however, has enough money for doing a lot of stuff. He should be spending his lava. He has been doing his injects. He has double queens now. Yeah, and the third queen on the way. Injects looking they are fairly decent. They are a few seconds behind already though. He's going for 6-minute gases. That usually indicates roaches, except he doesn't have a third yet. He has enough money to mass produce drones, and that's what he's been doing. It's fairly common for the Zerg to do a 2-base attack at the Protoss these days. 2-base muta harass into third. As a Zerg, you should be 1 base ahead of your Protoss at all times, and that's actually what he is. The base isn't up yet, he hasn't saturated it, so he is still ahead. Also in workers probably. Yeah, 30 to 27, not a lot though. However, it's getting there, so to speak. Should be transferring some probes now. He has the rally point moved. The Zerg should be getting his third now. He should have had it for a while actually. The layer is going up. No third still. It looks like it's gonna be a 2-base timing from the Zerg. Getting some gases here. Getting layer up, saving up gases here. Probably to be doing a spire. He has no speed on his links yet. So any aggression from the Protoss would be pretty hard hitting, but due to the delay, their warp gates are not done yet. And he doesn't actually spend much of his money. He's going into some Stargate here, but he doesn't have more than one gateway yet. He should be chucking down 3 more gates soon, very soon. It's a mistake from the Protoss, I believe. Now we see here the third from the Zealot. The third from the Zealot. Well, the Zealot isn't building bases. The Zerg is though. The Zerg is getting his third. Inject, inject, inject. You're on 2 bases you should be missing on than this. You scrub. It's okay, it's actually me playing. We have speed going down. Spire going down. No upgrades. So it's gonna be very late upgrades. We have a proxy pylon placed. But he doesn't actually have anything to warp in yet. He has 5 gates soon. He has the gateway tech producing phoenixes, but that's about it. Yeah. So we'll be seeing some aggression soon. I guess we'll be seeing 5 Zealots warping in. Yeah. Going to the hatch. Nothing there to kill yet. Already have some links out ready to deny these, and here they come. It's 5 Zealots, so we should have 20 links. We only had about 16, however we have a queen, and the start of the fight was focused on the hatchery. We have additional warp in of Zealots here, going for the pylon, falling back. This you should have more links on the way. You're gonna lose the hatchery now. Yeah. Protoss lost more than the Zerg did. However, the Zerg lost a production facility. He won't be producing lava here. Let's see. Your resources spent. Yeah, Protoss has lost a wee bit more than the Zerg. Nothing major though. However, the Protoss denied the Zerg third, which is a pretty big deal. So now they're even on bases. However, the saturation from the Protoss is a bit weak. It's about 6 probes behind. Let's check it out here. They are fairly even though in workers, meaning that the Zerg is also a bit behind, I guess. 16, 16, 3, 3, 3, 3, yeah, I don't know. Protoss maybe have some iron probes around. No? 1? Yeah, 1. And he has oversaturated here. 16 would be the best saturation. For every worker you have above 16 you get diminishing returns, so they'll be better off doing something else. We have some aggression from the Zerg. We have 11 Mutalisks. However, we saw Phoenixes out from the Zerg, from the Protoss already. Not many though. 5. 5 could counter these though. What the Zerg should be doing is he should snipe this one, the sentry, then the Zealot here, to be able to get in. Yeah, that's a nice move. Yeah. Kill this, kill it. Yeah, then do a run in. Lynx versus Stalkers. You don't want to pick that fight as a Protoss. You'll be warping in some Zealots, because these Phoenixes counter the Mutalisks very fast. However, lifting up Lynx are not very efficient of the energy. The Zerg should stop making mutas now, and let the Phoenixes be unused food for the Protoss. Here we'll be denying some probes with the Zealots, chasing after the Lynx, and we have another use of the mothership core, spending some of that energy. It's a nice choice from the. It's a nice gain from the Zerg's point of view that the Protoss already spent some energy. He has some basically useless Phoenixes now. He doesn't have enough to do a lot of harass. He has enough to hurt his own army value. We have a run-by of Lynx here, right into the mineral lines, getting some nice probe kills here. He has the Lynx on hold, so they didn't chase after the cannons. There we go into the natural, and from the natural into the main. We should be another Photon overcharge here soon. Unless he wants to warp in some Zealots, but he can't because he's warping in down here. And we have some Phoenixes flying around, picking off a few drones, maybe a few Overlords. This is however hurting a lot more. The Lynx seems to be on hold here. He should stop that and let them run freely. We have the warp in the Zealots, which is gonna shut this down. The reaction from the Protoss was way too slow, and he has lost most of his economy already. He's down to 17 probes. He's barely mining. So the Zerg is ahead now. Looks like he's out scouting for the proxy pylon, which is right here. Didn't see it. We have another attack towards this hatchery. This time it's gonna go down. There's nothing here to defend it. The Zerg actually doesn't have anything. We have a couple of queens moving in. So the Protoss is keeping the Zerg at one base, which is good for the Protoss of course, but very bad for the Zerg. He should invest in some static defense up here, or just have some more attacking units. We have the probes on hold here to disallow the Zealots running in. And we'll see some transfuses going down. Transfuse! No! You fool! Like Adam from Lag TV would say. You fool! He did force a lot of Lynx though. A lot of Lynx. 31. And meanwhile we're seeing the Zerg is denying the third of the Protoss as well. These 4 Lynx however won't be doing much. We need to cancel this one over here and then do a counter attack up here. Some cannons swapping in. I disagree with the placement because you're denying yourself this gas, and the gas is actually what you want to expand for. It's not the money necessarily. It's the gas. The Protoss, however, is floating a lot of minerals because he can't build up a lot of gas because he can't spend it. His robo facility here is unpowered, and he's not producing from the cybernetics from the Stargate. We have some Ultralisks on the way from the Zerg, running directly beneath these, so we should see a pylon powering this soon to get some Immortals out. Immortals are pretty badass against Ultralisks, but we have 4 Ultralisks and we have 0 Immortals, which is gonna hurt. Zealots versus Ultralisks is not a fair fight. And then we have the Lynx for the added DPS. They are unupgraded though. This is the second time we are watching Firekin doing melee attacks with low upgrades. My advice for him should be to get better upgrades. He should have grabbed his third earlier. He shouldn't be scared of a Protoss of one base. he'd be even more ahead if he had grabbed the third faster. And then he should be better at protecting his third. He has some link here. They should have been defending up here. Of course, they weren't built by then, but they should have been. Or you should have had some spine crawlers and a spore crawler protecting you from DTs as well. The loss of this game isn't because Firekin outplayed his enemy. It was the enemy who did some poor choices. He didn't actually recover after his after losing his economy. I'm not sure what the Protoss did wrong. On this map, however, I would have, as a Protoss in the spawning location, have had Forge, Pylon, Nexi, Gateway, Cannon in that order. And then if there should be a speedling run by, you could always close the wall with a Pylon until the cannon gets up. Or you could go Forge, Nexi, Gateway, Cannon. No, that was what I said. You could go Forge, Cannon, Nexi if you are scared. But you should get the Nexus up first, because there's no reason to do a fast expand if you do not expand fast. It's setting yourself behind. Then you should be doing a gateway opening instead of a forge opening, and having the gateway here, and then expand behind that instead. The problem by doing the gateway down here is if you should see some early pull, you probably won't see that often on a map this size, is if the links get in to shut down the gateway. You won't be able to produce of it. However, if you saw some fast links with a forge, you'd be able to tuck down a cannon in your economy and keep yourself at bay that way, because the Zerg would be behind doing an early pull. So either do gateway first in your main, or do forge first and then chuck down an X-high fast. If you go forge first and see the Zerg does hatch first, you can always cannon his natural to reduce his advantage of having a faster expansion. And yeah, that's about it. Firekin, get your upgrades faster and protect your third better. Get it quicker, and looked like you did some. You had some nice ideas about shutting down his wall and doing some link run-bys, going for the minerals to delay the Protoss tech. It was a bit unlucky for you that you do Muta and the Protoss opened with Phoenixes, but you had the links to kill off probes, because when when you see Phoenixes this fast, you know there won't be much of an army, and you had a nice delay of his natural, so he wouldn't have many gates yet. You knew what he was about to do. He was about to expand, and he stuck with that plan, even though his expansion was delayed, resulting in a delayed army as well. So yeah, upgrades faster, get third faster, and protect it better. You had some nice guarding. You missed the pylon though. It happens. That's why you're not masters. Good luck with your gaming.